How's it going, everyone? Today we have the Xiaomi Qin F30, and I'm really excited about this device because it will be a hybrid phone, something that you guys can use to not have a super minimalist lifestyle change device like the iPhone 2, but rather a something in between this and an iPhone. So an iPhone has, all the features, and it has a massive screen and invites you to use it. But a slimmer device, a smaller device with a smaller screen, you're going to have a little bit of a more difficult time, if you will. And I've been using this device for the past 2 weeks, and I'm excited to finally do the review. This version is specifically for the United States, and it works with all carriers. So Verizon, T-Mobile, and of course AT&T MVNOs, because AT&T only approves certain devices, and this one is not in the quote-unquote approved list. So you will have to use something like H2O wireless or TracFone if you want to get AT&T signal. But there are two versions of this device. There's the Kosher version, and then there's the full version with Google and everything you want. This version will not be out until November, and I will keep everyone posted with links where to purchase. But this one is out right now, and I can show a little bit of this one. So it has the messages, call history, things like that. But it also has a couple of useful apps. Not a lot of apps. You cannot install everything you want. This one is blocked from that, but you can install Waze, you can install Gmail, PDF Reader, and Uber. So if you can live with that and you don't need extra apps besides those, then I think this device, the Kosher version, is actually a good value proposition as well. Again, these are specifically made for the United States. They're a customized version of Xiaomi Qin F21 Pro, but it's called the F30, and it's specifically made for the bands here in the United States. I will link an FCC filing for those of you who want to take a look into that. But the camera, everything is good. As I took a earlier picture right here. And as you see, you can see some of the details. It does have autofocus, so you can tap and, do all of the different things. You have a music player on the full version, of course, which is the one that I've been using. You can install whatever you want, but it's not as distracting as a full smartphone. So if you put a video on this, it's going to definitely be smaller. Even if you put it full, width right there, it's not going to be a very amazing or pleasant experience as if you're watching it on a 6-inch device. So, you have some of the capabilities here, you have some of the abilities to use, and you're not going to be as distracted as with a full smartphone. But as well, you are not limited. So if you are looking to still have work apps or something like that, then you're not completely lifestyle change. You still have some of the smart features in between. This has VoWiFi. It has excellent battery life. I've been clocking it in, using it, and I still get 2 full days of battery life, sometimes even 3 if I'm not using it as much. And if you leave it on standby, it's going to be 4 to 5 days. But of course, if you want to switch to something like the iPhone 2, that's a different device that may not be for you. I use the iPhone 2 as my personal device, but this one is my work device, and it's going to stay my work device. I'm really excited that finally somebody decided to customize this device and use it for the United States specifically. Now, if you're looking for a global version, the Xiaomi Qin F21 Pro is still available, but you can do whatever you want with this device. You can have the different apps and music and maps. I'll showcase here a little bit of the maps, and you have the ability to load them, and it will have GPS directions. I've been using Osman Pro Plus because I prefer that. I prefer Open Maps to Google, but you can load Google again on the Google version, and that one will come in November. But I'm really excited because the design is good, the user experience is good, and it's not massive. It's not going to draw you in as much as like an iPhone would do. On top of that, this is another review that I'm going to be doing in a little bit of a comparison right now. The Xiaomi Qin F22 Pro just came out, which is bigger. And as you see, the screen here is getting closer to a full smartphone. It is pretty much the same size as my iPhone, and I personally do not like that on this one. I'll talk about that in the review. But as you see, the screen is way bigger, and you have, of course, all of the apps that you can install in here as well. But this one, I prefer the size. It's definitely smaller, and it is a better value proposition. This one doesn't have all the bands in the United States. This one only works with T-Mobile, and this one works with Verizon, T-Mobile, and everything else. So I'm really excited to showcase this and for you to use it As of right now, of course, there's only one version, which is the Kosher version, which is very basic. But as of November, keep an eye on this device. Make sure to be vocal with the company and tell them like, hey, I want to pre-order. I'll put the link below. It's Pure Talk that is selling this specific version. And I'm really excited because either whether you want a kosher version or you want a full version, it will meet your needs. It will have a very usable experience. Now, last but not least, of course, let's talk about a little bit of, let's talk about a little bit of the messaging experience. You can load different keyboards in here. I decided to load a voice to text keyboard on this specific unit. So as you see right there, is very usable and you are able to text faster and faster. You are able to text on the screen, but if you load a keyboard like the K99 or the Kika keyboard, which are available on the store, you also are able to type with the keys. I just personally prefer, and most of the time I use voice to text, so I loaded voice to text. But I'm really happy that this is an option. So for example, here is the traditional T9 is one option that you can load for this specific keyboard. And right there, old T9, old keyboard, IMEI generator. You can install it and use it with your different needs. So if you want to use the keys to type with T9, you can load that because this is Android. You can customize it as much as you want. But this has been an excellent device. I highly recommend it. Once it comes out now in November, that's what I've been told is when it's going to come out. I am really excited for you to get it. And if you want something more simple, more basic, if you don't want to wait until November and you say, you know what, I can live with email, I can live with PDF Reader, Uber, and Waze, and calls and texts, then of course, go get it right now in the link below. The Pure Talk company is selling them, and I'm really excited that they are listening and they're providing options as well for those of you that need maybe an extra or smarter functionality. That has been it for this video. If you have any questions or anything else about this specific phone or any of the other phones that I reviewed, make sure to put it in the comments below. I'm really excited for this device for many of you. And if you have anything, just put it there. I'll be interacting with you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support and your viewership. I'll see you in the next video.